Good morning, class. I hope everyone had a good weekend. So this week in art, we are going to be focusing on the countries of Japan and China. Can anyone tell me what this is?
Origami.
You are correct. Does anyone know where origami is from? What
China.
country? You are correct. So origami is the Japanese art of paper folding. Ori is the Japanese word for folding, and kami is the Japanese word for paper. This is how origami got its name. However, origami did not start in Japan. It began in China in the 1st or 2nd century and then spread to Japan sometime during the 6th century. Has anyone ever heard of storigami? Anyone want to take a guess of what it is?
Story origami.
Yep, you're right, it is. And that is what we are going to be doing today. So if like 4 or 5 at a time can come up and pick a color of paper, that would be great. So let's start from like here over.
Pick just one color?
Yep, just one color.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your rest, please. And the last rest. Everybody has one? Okay. So today, the origami story that we are going to be doing is called The Wishing Magician, and it was created by Rachel Katz. So let's get started. Okay. On a day when the puffy white clouds seemed to be skating across the clear blue sky, there was a very unhappy little duck named Florence. "Just look at me," said Florence the duck. "Here I am, just stuck on this little square pond." When suddenly there appeared a strange little man. "'Tis the Wishing Magician at your service," he said. "I heard there was a very unhappy little duck around here. Is that you?" "Well," said Florence, "with all the birds and fish you see, no one pays any attention to me. It's a much bigger creature I wish I could be." "No problem," said the Wishing Magician. And so, with some holding and some molding, which was really paper folding. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is fold the corners to each other. Okay. Next, you're going to take these 2 corners and fold them to this middle crease. Okay.
Can you
Next,
show
you're
that part again?
Huh? It's the second part right here on the top. Okay, next you're going to take this corner and fold it down to meet this line. It should look like this. Then you're going to take this corner and fold it in this way. Then you're going to fold it in a hot dog style. So it should look like this. This stuff right here. Everyone got it? Yes, no? Okay. Now you're going to open it just a little bit like this and take this little triangle corner and pull it up Do you need help? Is anyone around her got that could help her?
Everybody around me is looking like me.
Yep, and it should look just like this.
Did I do it correctly, help her?
Yeah, it looks like that, yeah. Yeah, just like that. Got it? Okay.
How does that look?
Okay. The wishing magician turns the startled duck into a giant well. You'd think the little duck would be thrilled to be a well, but she wasn't. Everyone swam away from her. No one liked the enormous well taking up so much room in the little square pond. How unhappy she was. No one wants to play with me anymore, said the well. They don't notice my tail, and I'm still stuck in this pond. One day, Florence looked up and saw a bird fly by. She observed planes in the sky and even noticed kites flying high. Now, why can't I fly, she asked. And with that, the wishing magician made another appearance. Did I hear you make another wish, said the little man. I'm glad I came by. I'll grant you your wish to fly. And so, with some holding and some molding, which was really paper folding, next, you're going to open your well, and you're going to fold up this corner. You're just going to fold it. Like this. It makes the kite. The wish magician transformed her into a kite, and off she flew. She flew over schoolyards and farmyards, over backyards and barnyards, dipping her tail to wave at the children below. But she didn't have control of where she flew. She was at the mercy of the winds. One day, the air currents had Florence flying in giant figure eights. She had no control over where she flew. She was at the mercy of the winds. Just then, she came crashing down right between two trees. She could no longer fly. Okay, next. How it's open just like this. You're going to take these two flapping corners and fold them down. It should be just like this. Next, you're going to open them back up and take these corners and fold them to this middle line. No? Okay. Where it's down like this from the kite, you open the corners back up, and it should look like this. Then you're going to take those top corners and fold them in like this. Got it? You got it? Yeah? Okay. Everyone's looking kind of confused. Okay? Then you flip it over, and it made a surfboard. Okay, from this, I'll turn like this. All you do is take this smaller triangle and fold it up. It already has a crease actually. And then you should flip it over, and it looks like a church. Okay. She looked like a giant surfboard in the sky. If only I could land in my little square pond, thought Florence. I'd never complain again. But she didn't land in the water. Instead, she landed with the lurch right next to a church. I don't like these scary adventures. Where, oh, where are you, wishing magician? You're lucky you caught me now, said the magician. This will be my last trick, for I am giving up this magic business. People are always changing their minds. Now, what is it you want to be? This is your last wish, so choose very carefully. Can you just turn me back into a duck and put me in my little square pond, please? And so, with some holding and some molding, which was really paper folding. Okay, next, you're going to take this top corner triangle and fold it all the way down to meet the bottom. Okay. Then you're going to take what you just folded down, this little triangle part, and flip it up. With this stuff. Next, you're going to take it and fold it down. Like this. Or like this in the picture. Okay, you're going to take this part and you're going to pull up on it, just like that, and pinch it. Like this. Next, you're going to take the tail, which is at this part, you're going to pull up on it and pinch right at the butt. Got it? Everyone get it? Yay! Okay, good. The wish magician turned Florence back into a duck. As he left, the magician spread his magic over everyone. And so, if you'd like to transform a piece of paper with some holding and some molding, which is really paper folding, you can make a well, a kite, a surfboard, a church, and of course a duck. Just get yourself a square piece of paper and follow the instructions, and then you too can become a wish magician and spread the magic over paper folding to everyone. The end.